गोपाल राधे गोपाल
राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंद राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंदा राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंद राधे गोपाल
जय कृष्ण हरे गोपाल कृष्ण हरे
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 राम गोविंद राधे गोपाल
राम गोविंद राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंद राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंद राधे गोपाल
राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल
राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल
राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल
राधे गोपाल राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंद राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंद राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंद राधे गोपाल
सीताराम गोविंद राधे गोपाल सीताराम गोविंद राधे गोपाल
Test, 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 test. There we go. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna sing a song too, just to welcome everybody to Mandir. Plus, I need a bit of a warm up before I start praying. स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति की स्वाति की धार, सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति की स्वाति की धार, सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार। ईश सगुण निरगुण विनाशी, मात पिता ररुयार। ईश सगुण निरगुण विनाशी, मात पिता ररुयार। तोर माई हम वास्त सदाही, तोर भाई हम वास्त सदाही, तार हमें संसार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति की स्वाति की धार, सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार। तीर्थ माया मोदल गावे, पुण्य परसार। तीर्थ माया मोदल गावे, पुण्य परसार। संगति संतन नीम चलावे, संगति संतन नीम चलावे, शोभन सब व्यवहार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति की स्वाति की धार, सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार, रंजन सब नर नार, रंजन सब नर नार. Alright, thanks. Go ahead and take a flower for me and stand up. Any flower, any color. Mhm. Good. And at this time, Namaste and Jai Sita Ram devotees. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you to our Sunday morning satsang this very beautiful October 16th, 2022. As we commence with our puja for today, devotees, I ask that we join together as we go ahead and clasp our hands and close our eyes. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, relax your spine, drop your shoulders, relax your neck, your forehead, relax your entire body. With your eyes closed, I want you to void your mind of all negative thoughts, all worldly desires and attachments. Anything that may be causing you distraction or pain. And at this time, focus on a form of Bhagwan that's most pleasing to you. One that helps you focus, one that helps you concentrate. Enjoy together with me as we chant our opening prayers. Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnata Purnamadachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Ishavasyam midam sarvam yatkincha jagatyam jagat tena tena munjitha magrudha tasya svidhanam. Om sahana avatu sahano bhunaktu sahaviryam karavavahe tenjasvinavaditamastu ma vidvishavahe. Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. We offer prayers to Prithvi Mata as we bless and sanctify the seat unto which we sit. Om Samudra Vasane Devi Parvatastane Mandite Vishnu Patni Namastubhyam Padasparasham Kshamaswami. Om Prithvi Tvaya Drata Lokam Devi Tvam Vishnu Nadrata Tvam Sharharyamam Devi Pavitram Kuruchasanam. Om Shri Prithvi Devaya Namaham. Go ahead and place your flower down and take your seat, teachers. Alright, take a paper towel for you. And you're going to take some water into your right hand and wash your hands. Om Hasta Prakshananam Samarpayami Govindaya Namaham. We take water into our right hand, we sip water 3 times. Om Amrito Pastaranamasi Swaha. Om Amrita Pidhanamasi Swaha. Om Satyam Yashaha Shri Mai Shri Shayatam Swaha. Wash your hands again. Om Apavitra Pavitrovam Sarvavashtam Yato Pivam Yahasmerit Pundari Kaksham Sabhaya Vyantana Shuchi. Om Chandanasya Mahatpunyam Pavitram Papanashanam Aparam Harite Nityam Lakshmistishtate Sarvada. Okay, we're going to take water in our left hand now, and we'll join together as we commence with Ang Sparish. Om Wang Vyasyastu. We ask, O Lord, by thy grace, may my tongue be ever blessed with the power of speech. Om Nasur me Pranurastu. We ask, O Lord, by my nostrils be blessed with healthy, vital air. Om Akshur me Chakshurastu. We ask, O Lord, may my eyes be blessed with the perfect power of vision. Om Kanyur me Shrotamastu. We ask, O Lord, may my ears be blessed with the power of hearing. Om Bahur me Balamastu. We ask, O Lord, may my arms be blessed with strength. Om Urhur me Ojvastu. We ask, O Lord, my legs be blessed with vitality. Om Marishtani mi Anyani. Danustanawa me Sahasantu. We ask, O Lord, may all the other parts of my body be safe from harm, rendering them healthy and sound for life's daily work. All right, Tejas, go ahead and take another flower in your hand, any color. That's a good choice. And now, devotees, we join together as we commence enchanting the most powerful Gayatri Mantra. Om Magakshe Vadane Devi Akshare Brahma Vadani Gayatri Jagat Matar Vishwayoni Namostute Om Bhurim Bhuvasma Tatsavitur Bharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Om Bhurim Bhuvasma Tatsavitur Bharenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat Om Bhurim Bhuvasma Tatsavitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Hari Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Prem se Bolo Gayatri Mata ki Jai. Place your flower down on the altar. Take an, I don't see any red ones, so take one of the orange ones. Oh, there are red ones. Okay, good. We hold that red flower in our hands as we join together now in offering obediences and prayers to that remover, but also creator of all obstacles in our life. We join together as we offer praise to Lord Ganesh. Om Shri Ganganapataye Namaham. Om Jananam Bhutanganadhi Sevitam Kapita Jammu Palacharam Hakshanam Umasutam Shoka Vinashakarakam Namami Viganeshwara Pada Pankajam Namami Viganeshwara Pada Pankajam. At this time, devotees, I also have one bhajan dedicated to Lord Ganesh as we commence with a puja up front.
Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva, Mata Jake Parvati, Pita Mahadeva, Jai Ganesha Deva. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva, Mata Jake Parvati, Pita Mahadeva, Jai Ganesha Deva. लदवन का भोग लगे संत करे सेवा, संत करे सेवा। लदवन का भोग लगे संत करे सेवा। जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश, जय गणेश, जय गणेश देवा। माता जाके पार्वती, पिता महादेवा, जय गणेश देवा। एक दंत दयावंत, चार भुजाधारी, चार भुजाधारी। मात के सिंदूर सोहे मूस के सवारी, मूस के सवारी। दुखियों के दुख हरर परमानंद देवा, जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश, जय गणेश, जय गणेश देवा। माता जाके पार्वती, पिता महादेवा, जय गणेश देवा। अंधन को आँख देत, कुरियन को काया, कुरियन को काया। बंजन का पुत्र देत, निर्जन को माया, निर्जन को माया। बहु से पार करो नाथ भजन करो तेरा। जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश, जय गणेश, जय गणेश देवा। माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा। जय गणेश देवा। जो तेरा ज्ञान करो ज्ञान मिले उसको, ज्ञान मिले उसको। चोर तुझे और भला जाओ में किसको, जाओ में किसको। हे देवा कृपा करो कष्ट हरो मेरा। जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश, जय गणेश, जय गणेश देवा। माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा। जय गणेश देवा। लदवन का भोग लगे संत कर सेवा, संत करे सेवा। लदवन का भोग लगे संत करे सेवा। जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश, जय गणेश, जय गणेश देवा। माता जाके पार्वती पिता महादेवा। जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश देवा, जय गणेश देवा।
At this time, devotees, as we all join together as we offer our final pratana, our final praise to Lord Ganesh. Om Vakratun Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirviganam Kurumi Deva Sarvakaryeshu Sarvada. Om Raksha Raksha Ganadhaksha Rakshatrelokya Rakshakar Bhaktanam Bhayam Kartha Trata Bhavam Bhavaranavar. Om Shriman Mahaganadipataye Namah. Prem se Bolo Ganesh Bhagwan ki Jai. Place your flower down in front of Lord Ganesh. And then take a, there's like a flower that's really close to your knee. It's like pink and white. Or is there a white flower in there? Take a white flower instead. I can't see. Yeah, okay. And hold on to that white one. And devotees, we offer praise to that mother of knowledge and learning in this universe. We join together as we offer praise to Saraswati Mata. Om Saraswati Mahabhagi Vidhi Kamala Luchini Vidyarupe Vishalakshi Vidyam Nehi Namostute. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarabham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sadam Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Om Mahasaraswati Namaham. Place your flower down right here in front of Mother Saraswati. You're going to take a pink flower in just one moment. You're going to take the lighter first and light this diya right here as we offer prayers to that Mother of Light and that Mother of Wealth in this universe. We join together as we offer prayers to Lakshmi Mata. Go ahead. Om Lakshmi Karotu Kalyanam Arugyam Dana Sampadam Mama Shatru Vinashaya Deepa Jyotire Namostute. Om Namaste Astu Mahamai Shri Pite Sarapujate Shanka Chakra Garahaste Mahalakshmi Namostute. Take a pink flower. Om Namaste Garurarudhe Ulasura Bhayankari Sarva Papa Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute. Om Sarvagye Sarvavarade Sarvarushta Bhayankari Sarva Dukha Hare Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute. Om Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Mukti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Murti Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namostute. Om Adyantarhite Devi Adya Shakti Maheshwari Yoga Yoga Sambhote Mahalakshmi Namostute. Om Stula Sukshma Maharodre Mahashakti Mahodare महापापहरी देवी महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। ॐ पद्मासनस्थिते देवी परब्रह्मा स्वरूपिणी परमेशी जगन्मातार महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। ॐ श्वेताम्बरधरे देवी नानालङ्कारभूषिते जगतस्थिते जगन्मातार महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। महालक्ष्मी नमोस्तुते। ॐ महालक्ष्मी नमः। Take your flower, place it right in front of the diya. Right there. Yeah. And then take a yellow flower in your hand. Devotees, we finally join together as we offer prayers to that universal mother and that destroyer of all evils in our life. We offer prayers to Adi Shakti Durga Mata. Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadra Kali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swatha Namostute. Jai Tvam Devi Chamunde Jai Putardeni Hardeni Jai Sarvajate Devi Pale Ratri Namostute. Adevi Sarvabhuteshu Vishnu Mayeti Shamnidha Namastasye 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 Namo Namaya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupena Sanstitha Namastasye 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 Namo Namaya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Lakshmi Rupena Sanstitha Namastasye 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 Namo Namaya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupena Sanstitha Namastasye 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 Namo Namaya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shraddha Rupena Sanstitha Namastasye 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 Namo Namaya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupena Sanstitha Namastasye 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 Namo Namaya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Tushti Rupena Sanstitha Namastasye 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 Namo Namaya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Daya Rupena Sanstitha Namastasye 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 Namo Namah. As we pray to Mother Durga, devotees, to say, O Durga Mata, Thou art the universal mother, and we, your children, worship you in many forms. O Ma, we see you as Buddhi, wisdom, Lakshmi, prosperity, Shakti, energy, Shraddha, faith, Shanti, peace, Tushti, contentment, and Daya, compassion. And as we pray to you, Ma, Namastasye, 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 Namo Namaha, as we pray to you, Ma, we bow to thee again and again. Devotees, we offer prayers to Mother Durga in the form of the Universal Mother, Matri Rupe. Devi Sarvabhuteshu Matri Rupena Samstitha Namastasye 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 Namo Namah. Dehi Saubhagyam Arogyam Dehi Me Paramam Sukham Urupam Nehi Jayam Nehi Yasho Nehi Dvasho Jahi. At this time, devotees, I ask that we have one, maybe two bhajans dedicated to the Universal Mothers as we commence with our puja up front.
जय 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 माता सरस्वती, जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी. जय 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 माता सरस्वती, शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी हंसवाहिनी परमासन माता हंसवाहिनी परमासन माता वीणा पुस्तक ध्यायिनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय 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 माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी तू ही दुर्गा तू ही काली तू ही दुर्गा तू ही काली तू ही माता पार्वती सकल जगत की पालन करनी सकल जगत की पालन करनी विद्या बुद्धि ध्यायनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय 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 माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश शीश सभा ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश शीश सभा तेरी है गुण ज्ञान करे हम सबका कल्याण करो माँ हम सबका कल्याण करो माँ विद्या बुद्धि ध्यायिनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय 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 माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी हंसवाहिनी परमासन माता हंसवाहिनी परमासन माता वीणा पुस्तक ध्यायिनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय 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 माता सरस्वती जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी जय शुभदायिनी वरदायिनी
माँ तू है माँ तू है माँ माँ जैसे दुनिया में कोई का माँ तू है माँ तू है माँ जैसे दुनिया में है कोई का ओ माँ ओ माँ ओ माँ ओ माँ ओ माँ ओ माँ माँ तू है मंदिर माँ तू है पूजा का वरदानी माँ ये लोक तू है परलोक तू है तुझ दो मेरे दोनों माँ तू है मंदिर माँ तू है पूजा का वरदानी माँ ये लोक तू है परलोक तू है तुझ दो में दोनों जहां मात भगवान का दूसरा रूप है तुझे सूरज परमात्मा माँ तू है माँ तू है माँ जैसे दुनिया में कोई कहा ओ माँ तू है मनता चंदा रे तारा, ईश्वर के साया तेरा। तूने दिया है जो प्यार हमको, प्यादे कोई दूसरा। माँ तेरी ममता चंदा ते तारा, ईश्वर के साया तेरा। तूने दिया है जो प्यार हमको, प्यादे कोई दूसरा। माँ तेरा रूप है ऐ कोसी को बता, रागे जिसका कोई है कमा। माँ तू है माँ तू है माँ, माँ जैसे दुनिया में कोई कहाँ। ओ माँ ओ माँ ओ माँ ओ माँ
प्रेम से बोलो सरस्वती माता की जय, प्रेम से बोलो लक्ष्मी माता की जय, प्रेम से बोलो आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय. Place your flower down in front of Mother Durga. Alright, and take one of the orange flowers in your hands now. Oh, yeah. I guess as a boy, I count those as orange. Auntie Serena would say something different. At this time, devotees, we join together as we offer prayers to the most influential beings in our life. We join together as we offer prayers to the Navgraha Devata, also referred to as the light planets. Haram Munari Tripura Hari Bhanu Shashi Bhumi Sutom Bulhascha Guruscha Shukraha Sharirahu Kitoa Sarvingraha Shanti Karam Bhavantu Sarvingraha Shanti Karam Bhavantu.
Om Namo Bhagavate Suryaya Namah.
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 Suryaya Namah Chandramaya Namah.
Suryaya Namah Chandramaya Namah.
Chandramaya Namah Bhumaya Namah.
Chandramaya Namah Bhumaya Namah.
Bhumaya Namah Buddhaya Namah.
Bhumaya Namah Buddhaya Namah.
Buddhaya Namah Brihaspataya Namah.
Buddhaya Namah Brihaspataya Namah.
Brihaspataya Namah Shukraya Namah.
Brihaspataya Namah Shukraya Namah.
Shukraya Namah Shanisharaya Namah.
Shukraya Namah Shanisharaya Namah.
Shanisharaya Namah Rahave Namah.
Shanisharaya Namah Rahave Namah.
Rahave Namah Ketave Namah.
Rahave
सूर्याय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः।
सूर्याय नमः भास्कराय नमः।
सूर्याय नमः भास्कराय नमः।
भास्कराय नमः आदित्याय नमः।
भास्कराय नमः आदित्याय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः।
ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः। ॐ नमो भगवते सूर्याय नमः।
We join together, devotees, on this day known as Sunday or Ravivar, as we offer obeisances to that being that exists in the form of the sun and that sustainer of all life on this planet. We join together as we offer praise to Surya Narayan Bhagavan. Om Suryaya Namaha, 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 Suryaya Namaha. Hanideva Namastumyam Prasidham Mama Bhaskaram Dhivakare Namastumyam Prabhakare Namostute. Suryaya Namah, Suryaya Namah, Suryaya Namah, Suryaya Namah. Om Prem Bolo Graha Devata ki jai. Prem Bolo Surya Narayan Bhagavan ki jai. Place your flower down right there. Good. Go ahead and take a yellow flower in your hand now. Devotees, we join together as we offer obeisances to that sustainer of all things dharmic, all things righteous in this universe. We join together as we offer prayers to Lord of Vishnu. Om Shantakaram Bhujagashairam Padmanabham Surisham Vishwadharam Gagan Sadrasham Meghavaranam Shubhagham Om Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Bhira Gamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhaya Haram Sarvaloke Kanatam Om Sashankar Chakram Sakirita Kundalam Sapita Vastram Sarasirudhekshanam Sahara Vakshastala Shomikastu Bhashriyam Namami Vishnu Shirasa Chaturabhujam Namami Vishnu Shirasa Chaturabhujam. We join together as we offer praise to the seventh incarnation of Lord Vishnu. We offer praise to Lord Rama. Om Ramaya Ramabhandraya Ramachandraya Vidhase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitaya Pataye Namah. We offer praise to Mother Sita. Om Jagatha Sutha Jagajanani Janaki Atashaya Priya Karurani Dhaniki Taki Jugapada Kamal Manao Jasu Krapa Niramal Mati Pao. We offer praise to Hanuman Swami. Om Manojava Maruta Tulyavengam Jitendriyam Buddhi Matam Varishtam Vatatmajamva Nirayuthamukyam Shri Ramarutam Sharanam Prapati Shri Ramarutam Sharanam Prapati. And finally, devotees, we join together as we offer praise to the eighth incarnation of Lord Vishnu. We offer praise to Bhagavan Shri Krishna. Om Dhararavinnena Padarabindam Mukharavindi Vinivishrayantam Vatasya Patrasya Putishrayanam Balam Mukundam Manasasmarami Balam Mukundam Manasasmarami. Om Krishna Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaaya Cha Nanda Gopakumaraya Govindaya Namo Namah Mukham Karoti Vachalam Bhanghom Langayati Girim Yat Karmatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Om Vasudevam Sutam Devam Kamsachanura Maradanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. This time, devotees, as we have 2, maybe 3 bhajans dedicated to Lord Vishnu in his various incarnations, or Hanuman Swami or Mother Sita, as we commence with our puja and frat.
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल।
मंत्र बोले राधे कृष्ण, मंत्र बोले राधे कृष्ण,
मंत्र बोले राधे कृष्ण,
मंत्र बोले राधे कृष्ण। जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल।
पंची बोले राधे कृष्ण, पंची बोले राधे कृष्ण,
राधे कृष्ण, बोले राधे कृष्ण।
पंची बोले राधे कृष्ण, भौड़े बोले राधे कृष्ण,
पंछी बोले राधे कृष्ण, भौरी बोले राधे कृष्ण।
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल।
बंसी बोले राधे कृष्ण, बिन्ना बोले राधे कृष्ण,
बंसी बोले राधे कृष्ण,
बिन्ना बोले राधे कृष्ण। जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल।
वृंदावन में राधे कृष्ण, बरसाने में राधे कृष्ण,
वृंदावन में राधे कृष्ण,
बरसाने में राधे कृष्ण। जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल।
गोवर्धन में राधे कृष्ण, नंदा गौ में राधे कृष्ण, गोवर्धन
में राधे कृष्ण,
नंदा गौ में राधे कृष्ण। जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन हरि बोल,
जय जय राधा रमन हरि बोल, जय राधा रमन
सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई। दुर्योधन को मेवाता गो, दुर्योधन को मेवाता गो, सागा विदुर पर आई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई। झूठे फल सबरी के खाई, झूठे फल सबरी के खाई, बहुविध प्रेम लगाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई। प्रेम के बसार जून रतिया को, प्रेम से बसार जून रतिया को, भूल गए चतुराई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई। ऐसे प्रीत बरी वृंदावन, ऐसे प्रीत बरी वृंदावन, गोपनी नाच आई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई। सूर दुराल के लायक नाई, सूर दुराल के नायक नाई, कहलत करी बड़ाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई, सबसे ऊंची प्रेम सच्चाई। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे, हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे, हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे रामा राम राम हरे हरे।
प्रेम से बोलो विष्णु भगवान की जय, प्रेम से बोलो श्री रामचंद्र भगवान की जय, प्रेम से बोलो सीता माता की जय, प्रेम से बोलो हनुमान स्वामी की जय, प्रेम से बोलो कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय। All right, just take a. Remember that yellow one I told you about earlier? Take the other one. Yeah. No, you're right. No, the other one. The other one. Yeah, that one. At this time, devotees, we join together as we offer prayers to that universal Father, that universal Guru, that destroyer of all evils in our life and in this universe. We join together as we offer prayers to Lord Shiva. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Karapurangauram Karunavataram Samsara Saram Bhujagindraharam Sada Santam Hridayardavinde Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Alright, Teji, so you can go with Big Mamu over to the Shiva Lingam. You're going to put it on the Shiva Lingam. Make sure you move all that stuff out of the way. Don't step over it. Om Namah Shivaya. Brahma Murari Surarchitalingam Nirmanha Bhasita Shobhitalingam Janama Jandukha Vinashakalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Brahma Murari Surarchitalingam Niramal Bhasita Shobhitalingam Janama Jadukha Vinashakalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Nevamuni Prarvarchitalingam Kamadham Karunakaralingam Ravanadharpa Vinashanalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Sarva Subhanni Sulepitalingam Buddhi Vivardhana Karanalingam Siddha Sura Suravandhitalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Kanaka Mahamani Bhushitalingam Panipati Vishtita Shobhitalingam Dhakshasu Yajna Vinashanalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Kumkuma Chandana Lipitalingam Pankajahara Sushobhitalingam Sanchita Papa Vinashanalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Devanganarchita Sevitalingam Bhaivedha Bhakti Virevachalingam Dinakara Koti Prabhakaralingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam Tat Pranamami Sada Shivalingam pranamami sada shivalingam
tat pranamami sada shivalingam
sura guru suravara punjitalingam suravana pushma sadarchitalingam parat haram paramatmakalingam tat pranamami sada shivalingam tat pranamami sada shivalingam tat pranamami sada shivalingam lingashtikam idam punyam yahapati shivasannidhau shivalokamavatnurati Shivena sahamurati Om Namaha Shivaya.
Om Namaha Shivaya. Om Namaha Shivaya. Shiva Shambhu Dino ke Bandhu Namo Namah Namo Namah Girjapati Gangadhara Hariha Namo Namah Namo Namah Shiva Shambhu Dino ke Bandhu Namo Namah Namo Namah Girjapati Gangadhar Harihara Namo Namah Namo Namah Balachandra Kripurari Sukhkar Varadani Neelakanta Saje Kripunda Ho Haradani Balachandra Kripurari Sukhkar Varadani Neelakant Saje Tripundra Ho Haradani Bhava Bhaihari Aswari Shiva Namo Namah Namo Namah Girjapati Ganga Dara Harihara Namo Namah Namo Namah Dhamma Dhamma Ramurali Dati Se Jagadole Nitya Kare Naturaj Suma Sang Bambole Dhamma 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 Ruli Nadi Se Jagadole Nitya Kuraj Sumarat Sanghe Bambole Surpani Kalyani Shankar Namo Namah Namo Namah Girjapati Gangadhar Harihara Namo Namah Namo Namah महाकाल विकलाद सबके असुवारी मुंद माल लोचन विशाल की बलहारी महाकाल विकलाद सबकी असुवारी मुंद माल लोचन विशाल की बलहारी अविनाशी सुख राशि सुख कर नमो नमः नमो नमः गिरजापति गंगा हरे हर हर नमो नमः नमो नमः शिव शंभुरी नोके बंधु नमो नमः नमो नमः गिरजापति गंगाधरे हरे हर नमो नमः नमो नमः शिव शंभुरी नोके बंधु नमो नमः नमो नमः गिरजापति गंगाधर हरिहर नमो नमः नमो नमः नमो नमः
हर गुरु शंकर शिव शंभो 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 शिव शंभो शिव शंभो शिव शंभो शिव शंभो हर गुरु शंकर शिव शंभो हर गुरु शंकर शिव शंभो गणेश शरणं शरणं गणेश 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 हर गुरु शंकर शिव शंभो हर गुरु शंकर शिव शंभो शिव शंभो शिव शंभो शिव शंभो शिव शंभो हर गुरु शंकर शिव शंभो हर गुरु शंकर शिव शंभो ओम नमः शिवाय 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 ओम नमः शिवाय
Shivaya Om Namah Shivaya Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Devotees, we offer this next prayer for all those suffering from various illnesses, diseases, injuries, and ailments. We ask that they may have a fast, speedy, and full recovery. We also offer a prayer for those transitioning from this world to the next. May the passage be a smooth and tranquil one. Om Rayambakam Yajamehi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Vrityurmukshi Umamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamehi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Vrityurmukshi Umamrutat. Om Trayambakam Yajamehi Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat Vrityurmukshi Umamrutat. Om Gangadapataye Namaha. Om Kartiki Namaha. Om Nandishwaraya Namaha. Om Vasukiye Namaha. Om Shri Samba Sadha Shivaya Namaham. Prem se bolo Shiva Shankara Bhagwan ki jai. Devotees, for all of us who have a Guru, we offer a prayer to our Guru. If not, we take Lord Shiva in our mind as our universal Guru as we join together in prayer. Om Guru Ra Brahma, Guru Ra Vishnu, Guru Ra Deva Maheshwara, Guru Ra Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaham. Om Dhyana Moolam Guru Ra Murati, Puja Moolam Guru Ra Param, Mantra Moolam Guru Ra Vakyam, Moksha Moolam Guru Ra Kripar. Prem se bolo Guru Deo ki jai. And devotees, for all those who have prasad chao, if such you please come forth at this time. Hand me the plastic name tages. Yeah. Thank you. Tulsi donation. Take one down, pass it around. Okay. Hold your prasad in both hands as we join together in offering these prayers. Om Naivedyam Grahitam Deva Bhakti Mehi Chalam Guru Ipsitam Evaram Nehi Panatraya Paran Gatim Omidam Palamaya Deva Stapitam Purtastava Prename Sapalavapti Bhavichanmani Janmani Om Sarva Papa Haram Divyam Gangeyam Nirmalam Jalam Achmanamaya Raktam Grihetam Purushottamam. After your prasad.
आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन। बिलीने की बैन सुदाम के तुंदुला, बिलीने की बैन सुदाम के तुंदुला, रुचि रुचि भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन। दुर्योधन की मेवा गे, दुर्योधन की मेवा गे, साग विदुर कर कायो प्यारे मोहन, आओ भोग लगाओ संपत्ति गरावे प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन ऐसा भोग लगावे प्यारे मोहन ऐसा भोग लगावे प्यारे मोहन सब अमृत हो जाए प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ प्यारे मोहन जो कोई ऐसा भोग लगावे जो कोई ऐसा भोग लगावे सब अमृत हो जाए प्यारे मोहन आओ भोग लगाओ 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 प्यारे मोहन.
At this time, devotees, I ask that we all join together as we commence in chanting our Havad mantras. Go ahead. Om Agni Mili Purohitam Yajyasya Devamrethvajam O Taram Ratnadhatamam Agni Devaya Namaham. We offer both prasad, samagri and ghee into the Havan. Om Prajapate
Swaha idam prajapate namama
Om Indraya Swaha
idam indraya idam namama
Om Agane Swaha
idam agane idam namama
Om Somaya Swaha
idam somaya idam namama
Om Bhu Swaha
idam agane idam namama
Om Bhuva Swaha
idam vayave idam namama
Om Swaha Swaha
idam suryaya idam namama
Om Suryaya Namaha
Swaha idam suryaya idam namama
Om Chandraya Namaha
Swaha idam chandraya idam namama
Om Bhaumaya Namaha
Swaha idam bhaumaya idam namama
Om Buddhaya Namaha
Swaha idam buddhaya idam namama
Om Brihaspati Namaha
Swaha idam brihaspate idam namama
Om Shukraya Namaha
Swaha
Swaha
idam shukraya idam namama
Om Shanishtaraya Namaha Swaha
idam sharishtaraya idam namama
Om Rahave Namaha
Swaha
Swaha
idam rahave idam namama
Om Ketave Namaha
Swaha idam ketave idam namama
Om Ganeshaya Namaha
Swaha
Om Mahagauri Namaha
Swaha
Om Mahasaraswati Namaha
Swaha
Om Mahalakshmi Namaha
Swaha
Om Mahadurgai Namaha
Swaha
Om Gurui Namaha
Swaha
Om Brahmane Namaha
Swaha
Om Vishnuve Namaha
Swaha
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Swaha
Om Ramaya Namaha
Swaha
Om Sitaye Namaha
Swaha
Om Hanumate Namaha
Swaha
Om Krishnaya Namaha
Swaha
Om Shivaya Namaha
Swaha
Om Sarvebhyo Devebhyo Namaha
Swaha
Om Sarvebhyo Pitribhyo Namaha Swadaha Om Bhure Bhuva Swa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat
Swaha
Om Bhure Bhuva Swa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat Swaha Om Bhure Bhuva Swa Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Nah Prachodayat
Swaha.
Take everything together in that palm leaf that I gave you, and please stand as you commence with Puranahuti. Om पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ मूढानन्देवरं पृथिव्या विश्वानरमृत अजातम् अगनिम् अभिङ्वं सम्राजातिथिं जनानामासनपत्रं जनयन्ति देव स्वाहा ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णगुं स्वाहा ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णगुं स्वाहा ॐ सर्वं वै पूर्णगुं स्वाहा. We take blessings from Agnira Devataya. Om Thanavaganiyasi Tanvame Pahi Om Aryoragani Sadyurame Dehi Om Vachodaganiyasi Varachume Dehi Om Agneyanve Tanvaranam Tanma Pruna Om Tejavasi Tejamay Dehi Om Viryamasi Viryame Dehi Om Balamasi Balamay Dehi Om Ojasi Ojamay Dehi Om Manurasi Manumay Dehi Om Sahosi Sahomay Dehi Om Shanti Rastu Pushti Rastu Brithi Rastu Yatapapram Tate Pratihatimastu Dvipare Chadushpare Surashantir Bhavatu Achmanim Om Sarva Papaharam Divyam Gangayam Yaramaram Jalam Achmanamayadattam Grihitam Purushottamam Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Prem Sabaro Agnirudevata Ki Jai. Just leave it there for now. Good job. Before we commence with our sermon for today, devotees, we offer prayers to Lord Ganesh to remove any obstacles in our way that may prevent us from learning the information we're about to hear from today. We offer prayers from Saraswati Mata to grant us the clarity of mind, to acquire knowledge, and to turn that knowledge into wisdom. And finally, we offer prayers to our gurus who slayed the path before us to be able to sit here today to learn and read from the scriptures. Om Vakratun Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabham Anirviganam Kurumi Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvada Om Saraswati Namastomyam Varade Kamarupini Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Om Gurura Brahma Gurura Vishnu Gurura Deo Maheshwara Gurura Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaham Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaham. Om Prem se bolo Ganesh Bhagwan ki jai, Prem se bolo Saraswati Mata ki jai, Prem se bolo Guru Devo ki jai. Last week, devotees, we had finished chapter 18 of the Srimad Bhagavad Puran, in which we talked about a great curse that was made by the son of a rishi named Shringi onto Raja Parikshit. And in today's sermon, devotees, we enter the last chapter, chapter 19 of book 1 of the Srimad Bhagavad Puran. Took us a while. It took us, about 3/4 of a year to get through one book. And there's, I think, about 10 in total. So we'll be here for a little while. But as we begin chapter 19, we hear about the next stages of Raja Parikshit, and what happens to him after this curse. In the very beginning, we hear Sutta Goswami say, Bhagavatam Puran Srimad Bhagavatam Puran
Bhagavatam Puranam Srimad Bhagavatam Puranam
Bhagavatam Shri Bhagavatam Srimad Bhagavatam Puran
Bhagavatam Shri Bhagavatam Srimad Bhagavatam Puranam
Shrimad Bhagavatam Puran.
Bhagavatam Shri Bhagavatam Srimad Bhagavatam Puram.
Bhagavatam Puran. Shrimad Bhagavatam Puran.
Bhagavatam Puram. Srimad Bhagavatam Puram.
Shrimad Bhagavatam Puran.
Srimad Bhagavatam Puram.
So as we delve into chapter 19, devotees, we hear about Raja Parikshit. Suta Goswami is telling the sages in the forest. The king felt that what he had done was something abominable and thought most suppressed. Alas, it was uncivilized and evil, what I did to the faultless, grave and powerful Rishi. Because of the contempt of what I did against that godly person, I undoubtedly very soon will meet with a very troublesome calamity. I certainly hope that that will happen so that I will be relieved of my sins and never do anything like that again. May I on this very day burn with my kingdom, strength and wealth of riches in the fire ignited by that community, so that the inauspicious of sinful thinking against the Lord, twice-born souls and cows may never happen to me again. He's not aware necessarily that the curse has been put onto him. He knows. He already knows. He was told when he was a child and at the time of his birth. Here's what you're going to be like as a kid. Here's what you're going to be like as a ruler, and here's what's going to happen to you at your time of death. So he knows his time is approaching, but he wasn't aware of the curse. What he's feeling right now and what he's expressing is something that we all express when we do something bad. Even if we don't feel it at the time, afterwards we think upon our actions and we feel remorse. We feel guilt. When was the last time you did something bad and you walked away and a day and a week later you're just like, ha 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 ha, I did something bad? I don't think we ever do that. Yeah, Tejas says he physically combusts. But we all feel bad in some way, shape, or form. And that's what Raja Parikshit is expressing. So he says, whatever sins are to come from me, from this action, let them come to me. They need to come to me. Thus, pondering the message, reached him the curse of death pronounced by the sage's son. That curse in the form of fire, of a snake bird, he accepted as auspicious because that impending happening would be the consequence of his indifference about worldly affairs. He decided to forsake this world as also the next, for he already had concluded that both worlds were inferior compared to a life of service at the feet of Bhagwan Shri Krishna. That's his greatest achievement. So he sat down on the bank of the transcendental river, the Ganges River, in order to fast. That river, always flowing, mixed with tulsi leaves, a plant used in worship, consists of auspicious waters carrying the dust from the feet of Lord Krishna that sanctifies both worlds, and even the Lord of Destruction, which persons distant and I would not turn to that river. In a spirit of not deviating from vows of the sages, he would free himself from all kinds of material attachments. With that decision, he, the worthy descendants of the Pandavas, sitting down at the river which flows from the feet of Vishnu, surrendered himself to the mercy of Mukunda till he died. So he recognized the negative aspects of what he had done. And he decided that this world nor the next is going to suffice for him. The next being his next life. That's what we're referring to in the scriptures. We know that living in this physical material world is filled with desires. Those desires lead to attachment, and those attachments lead to some of the cardinal sins. Lust, greed, hatred, anger, jealousy, violence. So he knows that being in this life and the next life won't satisfy. He could try to be reborn again and become a great king, but what he realizes is that at this point in time, he's done enough good in this world and he needs to try to achieve salvation. So his entire life, yes, he was a good person. Yes, he did good things as a king. Yes, he did some negative and bad things as a king. But overall, he was somewhat of a balanced man. But his entire life, was he sitting down, praying, meditating, doing everything that he needed to? Was he doing that? As a king, was he doing that the entire time? You don't know? No, he wasn't. He's ruling a kingdom. He's making decisions. He's balancing the accounts, the welfares of the people. He's ensuring that crops are growing. He's ensuring that good resides throughout the world. So no, he's not sitting there and meditating all of the time. But what does he decide to do at the end of his life, now that he knows that his life is coming to an end? Now he sacrifices everything. Now he decides to fast. Now he sits down and focuses his mind on the Lord. His mind was always set on the Lord. Our minds are always set on the Lord in some way, shape, or form. But are we consistently thinking of Bhagwan every single second of every single day? No. I can't tell you that I was thinking about God before I started to sit down for puja. Once I get up and get out of here, I'm probably still not going to be consistently thinking about God. So he's dedicating the rest of his life, the rest of what he has left, towards worshiping Bhagwan, sitting down, meditating at the Ganges River. This information about what's happening to Raja Pariksha, it spread like wildfire. You know, when something happens to a very popular person, you hear everybody's talking about it. It's in the news, it's in the media, it's spreading around the world. So everybody heard about what he's doing. All the great minds and thinkers who together with their pupils are capable of purifying the entire world, all heard about what was happening to Raja Pictures. So then they came to gather there on the plea of making a pilgrimage. It is because of their personal presence that the holy places enjoy their status of sanctity. They heard that a man of great power, great notion, and great wealth was giving up everything to worship who? Bhagwan. So what did they decide to do? What all great souls decide to do? Sit down with the man and worship Bhagwan with him. Good company leads to good things. That's what we recognize from here. So we hear a list of people that are coming. Folks like Narad, Bharadwaj, Maitreya, Kausha, some great names we've heard in different scriptures. Also many other divine personalities, saintly Brahmins, the best saintly advisors and the most prominent nobles, and many other sages like Aruna appeared to the occasion. All the heads of the dynasties of sages assembling there were respectfully welcomed by the emperor, bowing his head. After they all sat comfortably, he again, having offered them his obediences, thereupon humbly spoke about his decision to fast, with folded hands standing before them as someone whose mind is detached from worldly affairs. The king said, "We are truly grateful to be the most fortunate of all kings, trained to receive the favors granted by the greatest of souls. For at the feet of the Brahmins, the royal orders are but refused to be kept at the distance because of their reprehensible actions. Because of my sins, the controller of the transcendental and mundane worlds, in the form of that Brahmin's curse, very soon will be the cause of my detachment from them. I who, always thinking of my family matters, was affected by fear. Therefore, O Brahmins, just accept me as someone who, with the Lord in his heart, has taken shelter of the Ganges, the Divine Mother. Let that snake bird or whatever magical thing twice-born soul called for, bite me forthwith, and you, please continue with the stories about Vishnu. And again, let it be so that wherever that I, in relation to the Supreme Unlimited Lord and the association he attracts in the material world, may take birth, I will find friendly relations everywhere with obediences unto twice-born souls. I'm leaving this world. Focus on Vishnu. Continue to spread the word of Vishnu. And thus it came that thus it came to pass, the king, having arrived at that resolve, fully self-controlled, seated himself on a kush grass laid to the east, while facing the north from the southern bank of the wife at the sea. The charge of his administration he handed over to his son. He didn't leave all of his affairs undone or untouched. He knew his life was ending, so he passed the kingdom on to the stead and control of his son, while he decided to lay on what? A bed of kush grass, while facing which direction? North, on the southern bank of the Ganges. And these are all very auspicious things for us to hear. What did he sit on specifically? He said he sat on a bed of kush grass. It's a grass that we typically use. Have you ever heard of razor grass? The grass that if you stroke it one way, it kind of cuts your finger a little bit. When you go the other way, it's smooth and soft. It's a grass that we use a lot in funerals and end-of-life ceremonies, but it's a very religious item because it's said to be a part of Lord Vishnu. So he sat on a bed of grass at the southernmost end of the Ganges River and faced which direction? North. All respectable, reputable things that we have to understand about meditation and doing things properly. Which ways does God exist? Which ways are the gates to heaven in Sanatana Dharma? East, and where is he sitting? Facing north. Those are the two beneficial cardinal directions. Now, what are the two directions that lead towards hell? I shouldn't say hell. That lead towards the underworld. South and west. We're learning important things here in our scriptures because we have to pay attention to the details. I can read the words for days. If we don't analyze the individual words, we don't learn anything. So he's facing north because he wants to achieve salvation. So what do we learn about our meditations now? Where should we sit? Where should we face? Yeah, probably face north or face east. Which direction do you think you're facing right now? East. No, he's east. When we pray, we face towards where the sun rises. That's the holy direction, because we see Surya Narayan Bhagwan rising in the east, setting in the west. So we always face towards where he rises. That's why our pujas are done before the sun's, and misconception here. Sun, before the sun's in its highest point of the day. Everybody will always tell you noon. Is the sun in the highest point at noon every single day of the year? No. That time changes. We have to be very thorough about that. So we do our pujas before the sun hits the highest point. There's only a few exceptions to that. So we hear what he's doing, and we hear a lot more about what's going on. And as he came to sit down and worship, something happened. Something unique happened. A unique visitor came to see Raja Parikshit at the very end of his life, before everything. It's a figure that we've seen before in other scriptures, but we have not yet heard of him in the Srimad Bhagavad Puran. That saint that came to visit Raja Parikshit, you'll find out next week. Prem se Bolo Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki jai. It's a snake bird, not a chicken bird. It was not the snake bird. He's coming eventually. Devotees, may we all please stand for final art. All right, Tejas, go ahead and take your D and come over here. Tejas, come on. And move those flowers out of the way, please. Okay.
Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare Om Jai Jagadish Hare Swami Jai Jagadish Hare Bhakta Jano ke Sankata Bhakta Jano ke Sankata Jana me dura kare Om Jai Jagadish Hare Jodave palapave Dukha vinase manaka Swami Dukha vinase manaka Sukha sampati gare ave Sukha sampati gare ave Kashtami te tanaka Om Jai Jagadish Hare Mata pita tuma mere Sharan kaho jisaki Swami sharan kaho jisaki Tuma bina rana dusha Tuma bina rana dusha Asakaro jisaki Om Jai Jagadish Hare Tuma Purana Paramatma Tuma Antarayami Swami Tuma Antarayami Para Brahma Parameshwar Para Brahma Parameshwar Tuma Sabake Swami Om Jai Jagadish Hare Tuma Kurana Pe Sagar Tuma Palana Karata Swami Tuma Palana Karata Mai Moraka Kalakami Mai Sevaka Tuma Swami Kripa Karo Bharata Om Jai Jagadish Hare Tuma hoye kao gochar sabake pranapati Swami sabake pranapati Kisa vida mila odayame Kisa vida mila odayame
शक मेरे
अपने हाथ उठाओ अपने हाथ उठाओ द्वार पर तेरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे विषय विकार मिटाओ पाप हरो देवा स्वामी पाप हरो देवा श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ श्रद्धा भक्ति बढ़ाओ संतन की सेवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट
भक्त जनों के संकट
क्षण में दूर करे ओम जय जगदीश हरे
जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी जय जगदीश हरे भक्त जनों के संकट भक्त जनों के संकट क्षण में दूर करे
ओम जय
जगदीश
जगदीश
हरे ओम जय जगदीश हरे
At this time, devotees, as you join together with me as we all go ahead, clasp our hands, we close our eyes. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, relax your spine, drop your shoulders, relax your neck, your forehead, your entire body. With your body relaxed and your eyes closed, I want you to avoid your mind of all thoughts, all distractions, all worldly attachments, and instead focus on a form of Bhagwan that's most pleasing to you, one that helps you concentrate, one that helps you maintain devotion. And join together with me as we chant our closing prayers. Om Sarvesham Swastim Bhavatu Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu Sarvesham Pururam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Om Sarve Sukhino Bhavantu Sarve Santu Niramayam Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu Ma Kaschita Dukha Bhag Bhave Om Mantrahinam Kriyahinam Bhaktahinam Janardanam Yatya Pujatam Maya Deva Paripurnam Jarasumi Papoham Papu Karamaham Papo Atma Papu Sambhavam Trahimam Pundari Kaksham Sarva Papo Haro Hari Om Tvameva Mathascha Pita Tvameva Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva Om Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrituma Mritam Yamaya Hari Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Devotees, may we all please bow. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurue Namaha Tasmai Shri Gurue Namaha Om Dhya Shantir Antariksha Om Shantir Prithvi Shantir Apa Shantir Aushadhaya Shantir Vanaspati Shantir Vishwadeva Shantir Brahma Shantir Sarve Gvam Shantir Shanti Deva Shanti Sama Shanti Redhi Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om Tat Sat. Prem se bolo Ganesh Bhagwan ki. Prem se bolo Adi Shakti Durga Mata ki. Prem se bolo Vishnu Bhagwan ki. Prem se bolo Shiva Shankar Bhagwan ki. Prem se bolo Shiva Shakti Mandir ki. Prem se bolo Sanatana Dharma ki. Good. And with that, devotees, we've come to the end of our Sunday morning satsang, this beautiful October 16th, 2022. And I'd like to thank every one of you for being here today in person. And for those of you who are joining in via YouTube as well, I see we have about 10 viewers. And for those of the members in chat, Auntie Zandra, J. Sita Ram, and to our president who is watching, because he's in New Jersey right now, J. Sita Ram, to you as well. For just a few announcements, devotees, like I mentioned last week, we are in Kartik Snan right now, or Tirath. We do have one event coming up here in, oh, wait, that's wrong. I'm on the wrong calendar. Sorry, give me 1 second. Unless it's 2018 and I missed something. Oh, goodness. Sorry, everybody. There we go. Okay. We do have one event coming up on Monday, October 24th. So that's not tomorrow, but that's next week. So 8 days from now will be the period and the day known as Diwali or Deepawali. We will be celebrating here in the Mandir that evening. For those of you who can come out, 6:30 p.m. is when we'll be starting, and that is 6:30 p.m. I'm just trying to be cognizant of the time the sun sets and when everything starts happening, and letting people get home from work and having time to get here, and allowing Mahendra and I time to get here as well. So 6:30 p.m. on October 24th is when we'll be performing our Diwali Puja. It could be anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. It just depends on the number of members we have coming out that evening to perform Puja here with us. So again, Monday, October 24th at 6:30, we will be performing our Diwali Puja. We are in the period of Tirath. That ends, you can place it anywhere you want. On Tuesday, November 8th, that's when it ends, Tuesday, November 8th. So that is marked on our calendars. Thank you. And then the only other things that we have going on this year, quite honestly, is just, I mean, you have your regular American holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and we have Daylight Savings Time coming up on November 6th. So no real other announcements there on the ends of the calendar. We are getting our other calendars published. Once those are ready for the next year, we'll have those ready and let you know. And I'm working on the Mandir calendar for next year as well, just to ensure that we have those dates set and ready. Once I have that calendar ready and published, I'll let everybody know. So for those of you who want to sign up for special events or occasions next year, you can do so at that time. I do want to let you all know one thing, devotees. We will be doing my Mosi's 1 year funeral work here at the first weekend of November. And with that being done, and because we have family in town and because we'll be doing so much for that funeral work, Monday for that weekend will be canceled. We'll see if we'll have the temple open to see if anybody can come and open it up and see if any of folks want to come and pray. But my family will not be here because we will be doing some 1 year funeral work. So that is Sunday, November 6th. We will not have service here at the Mandir at all. There won't be anything virtual because, again, we will be doing some work. I don't have the president's book. I don't know if he's said anything in chat, but I only know of one birthday, and that was on Monday, November 10th. My brother-in-law, Subrian, Sunny Bai, celebrated his birthday. So to Sunny, very happy birthday to you. I hope that you had a very wonderful birthday, and I hope that Sue got you everything that you wanted and took you out to a nice dinner. And Teja says happy birthday as well. Was there anybody else that celebrated any birthdays, anniversaries, special occasions, or event this week that I missed? Again, I'm sorry, I don't have Dad's book, so I don't know off the top of my head. None? All right. We don't have our president in training or president in training. President in training or president in training aren't here today. They have other events as well. But on behalf of the Shiv Shakti Mandir, I hope you all have a safe, happy, wonderful, healthy week. We'll see you next Sunday for our regular Sunday morning satsang. Jai Sita Ram, everybody. And to those of you who are watching on YouTube, Jai Sita Ram as well.